Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. on the Range Broadcasting Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.
Dave's so quiet over here talking about and 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? This is Real News with Lucretia Hughes. This is episode 1367. Yes, it is. And the plea deal with Hunter. But not only that, you heard about today because Greta Thunberg made a prediction when she was whooping and hollering mad at everybody because y'all like charcoal and barbecue. Well, she said June the 21st is the end of the world. I'm sitting here. It's cold. I mean, hell, probably freezing over. It's the first day of summer, and it is 68 degrees in Georgia. No, I'm gonna blame HARP. So, hey, everybody, welcome back. Like I said, tomorrow we are hitting the road to Washington, D.C. for the Road of Majority. Thank you so much for the Faith and Freedom Coalition. Thank you, Ralph Reed, for putting these on. Come back to the South, please. Come back to the South. So tomorrow we'll be hitting that road very, very early. Keep myself and Dave in your prayers that we make a great impression, that we soak up all the knowledge, and we make a lot of networking opportunities up there. So that's what we're going there for. Plus to hear everyone give a speech. George, UK. You live in England. Yes, you live in England. He just turned the light on. I forgot it. But you live in England. Majority of the Republicans that you was talking about. Now, win some Sears. It's like you will never agree with anyone. 99% of the time, I would rather have an 80% person. I respect her because she's a soldier. She's a veteran. She's lieutenant governor. She don't play, and she really don't care. So people can feel any type of way about politicians. It's who you want to listen to. It's who you want to support. Because I'm a Republican, that don't mean I actually support majority of Republicans. That's I don't walk around with rose-colored glasses. But like I said, I'm going to get up there. I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to network. I'm going to be sitting in a whole bunch of meetings, a whole bunch of breakout sessions. I'm really going to hear Trump. I want to hear from Winsome. I'm going to be paying attention to Mark. I've never heard Kristi Noem. I want to hear what she has to say. I want to hear Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I want to hear what she got to say. So there's a lot of people that I actually do admire that is going to be there on stage to actually speak. And then in some of these breakout sessions that I'm going to be a part of or going in and listen to, a lot of those speakers up there, like Kim Klasick and a whole bunch of more people that's going to be in the breakout meetings. Like I said, we already know a majority of some of these people that you see on these advertisements and actually pictures of them because they're going to be speaking or whatever. I actually know majority of those people already. It's just going to be good to be able to see them again, get in there, give them a big old hug, and move on to the next meeting because I'm wearing tennis shoes. There you go. Welcome, everybody. Paul Wall. Somebody find that article from Greta Thunberg and see why she mad today. It's a big old... We're going to talk about the sub. I didn't even know there was a damn submarine missing until yesterday. When I say I turned off everything for the last 2 days, I pretty much wasn't focusing on politics. It was my birthday and my wedding anniversary. So politics was not greatly on my mind. So a lot of y'all, too soon. Come on, wait till they find the submarine. I've been seeing it. Somebody said, I am white, but I ain't that white to get in a submarine to actually go look for the Titanic. And I was like, ooh. Are they still getting beans? It's too early. It's too early. I'm not trying to make light of that, but it's I ain't going in ocean. Okay. Hey there, Troy Mitchell, what's going on? Greta is still living in her mama's basement. Or her handlers. Am I the only one that feel like they exploited her? I mean, she exploited herself with the evilness and just meanness that she always portrayed. How dare you? But seriously, I don't care if she's on the spectrum. Shh. If you think I'm finna allow one of those type of people, her, to be a fact, to tell me I can't cook barbecue or the end of the world is coming. We had Al Gore for that, okay? He already told us the end of the world is gonna come, but today is supposed to be doomsday. Anybody find that Greta Thornberry article yet? Because oh, here it is, here it is. Y'all listen to this, since we had to listen to her for all this damn time. Here we go. How dare you? Anybody remember that? Give me Trump the stank eye. For what? Okay then. It says 5 years ago today, climate change. We're just gonna call her Greta, okay? Way to go, Gateway Pundit. You almost got me in Facebook jail. Said that the world would end today. The world is coming to an end. Okay then. It says that today marks the anniversary of a doomsday prediction made by the then 15 years old. Talking about, listen to her. We're gonna ranch. I'm saying I ain't finna listen to her, but I did pick at her. We're gonna pick at her today too. It says climate change. Okay, fine. I'm gonna say the word. Watch everybody. Facebook, Twitch. Y'all ready for this? 1, 2, 3. Zuckerberg suck. Listen to this. This is how I got it. I'm trying not to say the H word, but it's in title. It says, hey, they call me an election denier. Okay, I'm denying climate change. So, climate change hoaxer. I didn't write the article. They did. Greta Thornberry. It's Thornberg, Lucretia. I know, but I just gave her that name and it stuck. It says on June the 21st, 2018, she made a bold claim on Twitter. She didn't write that. Her daddy did. Stating that humanity had a narrow 5-year window to stop the use of fossil fuels. Can we please stop calling it damn fossil fuel? Dinosaur bones ain't turning into petroleum. One more time. Fossilized bones. Stop it. Damn it. It's fossil fuels. No, that's not. No. Can we stop calling it that? Because that's a lie all about it's fossil fuel. No, it ain't. No, that is not. But I digress with this dumb foolishness. Okay. It says that we got to stop using gasoline or fossil fuels or face inevitable extinction. Yeah. Whatever. It says the top climate scientist. All this sounds so far-fetched. I mean, the world, damn, weather been here since before I was born, but all of a sudden, because a 15-year-old and, what's his name? Who invented the internet? Al Gore. That told you had 10 years to live, 20 years to live, 5 years to live. What did AOC say we had to live? 10 years to live. I'm sitting here like, as the world turns. It's been turning. Okay, back to over here. It says, top scientist is warning that climate change will wipe out all of humanity. Shit, I thought that was COVID-19. Yeah. Okay, back over here. Unless we stop using fossil fuel over the next 5 years. This is why I made fun of her the whole damn time. Thornberry shared a now deleted. She deleted it? She deleted her post. Okay, then. It says now deleted grit post article by somebody named Scott Alden. Citing a prediction from James Anderson, and a professor at, he went to Harvard. Titled, The Top Climate Scientist, Humans Will Go Extinct If We Don't Fix Climate Change by the year 2023. How that prediction work for you? I mean, we still expecting men to have babies right about now, because that ain't going to happen either. Back to over here what I was saying. It says, do we want to know any more about this? It's not the end of the world as we know it. That won't happen until BlackRock CEO actually step up on the world stage and become the Antichrist. Lucretia, I'm making a prediction. She did too. There we go. Hey there, what's going on, Chris Kirk? Thank you for the prayers. Thank you, whoever prayed for Christy. Had a major rain dump last night. It's been raining here in Georgia all day. Hey, Sunu, how you doing out there? Dave up in the house and D-Live friends and families. No more Greta. We good with Greta, okay? We good with Greta for a while. So if we never hear the Greta's name again, I'm not gonna cry about it. Somebody else will. Somebody with pink and blue hair. Somebody's crying out there because we're not taking her serious. I didn't take her serious back then either. They've been predicting the end of the world. Just figure out where Bowen is about to drop the next. Okay, back over here. Hey now, what's going on, Elena? Did you hear that? All I think is from the earth core and volcanoes, and far is making underground like my weed pipe. Let me get on back up here. You done told her yourself. And I read that. 420 was last month. Okay, then. It's going to keep on going. Hey, CJ, what's going on? I'd like to come into the video chat, but you can't. If I put you on video chat on my phone, the other 16 channels won't hear you, won't see you, and we can't. Dave, you want to put the Zoom link back up? Ooh, your wish is Dave's command. So you're on my phone, and I cannot do that or stop a show mid because right now we're on 17 different platforms, God Family Country Media, Atu Media, and then also CTA TV. So we won't be able to do that unless you actually call into a Zoom link. And now that Dave knows how to get it up and working, he's gonna do another Zoom today. So here it is, people, because please turn on your microphone and also allow your phone to use your camera. One more time. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but if you're calling into a Zoom, number one, if you got a phone, you ain't nothing private about you. I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't know why people are like, I like it private. For what? The CIA, FBI, and everybody else. Zuckerberg gave that ability. But please, if you got a cell phone and you're still in factory settings, allow for your camera and microphone to be played, okay? Just go in there and give it permission so you can actually access your microphone and then your camera at the same time. And Jersey Jack, thank you for the Juju Bees. I ain't seen Juju Bees. And Dave said you insane. She said, y'all want snacks? I got you. She sent crackers. Yes, she did. She sent cheese whiz. You sent powdered donuts. Can you imagine me eating powdered donuts in one of these meetings and I just don't nobody tell me I got cocaine on my lips? I'm going to be in trouble. And they're going to be like, wipe your face. What's on it? It's going to be the powdered donuts from Jersey Jack. So I said, woo, we love you, girl. Because, yeah, we actually going to take our own liquor up there, too. Washington, expensive as hell. It's expensive. So we taking a whole cooler with us this time. So we on a budget, Sheena. She's mad because the early the end of the world didn't come. Where's she going to go? If everything crashed and burned tomorrow, is she going? Do she got a bunker somewhere? Is she in the bottom of a mountain? Where's she gonna go? And they gonna save her? No, they ain't gonna save her. They ain't gonna save Greta. If anything happened, she's just a patsy. And that's why I said, have anybody all of this time felt like they was exploiting a special need child? I wasn't the one that called her special needs. You know, when people started clowning her, they made everybody attention know that she was on the autism spectrum. They get out our face. It's like, seriously, we ain't got, hey, Miss Rose. How you doing out there, Chris Reed? AOC said we're going to die from cow farts. Can somebody please tell me how the heck the FBI lost $6.2 billion in taxpayer fund and accidentally gave it to Ukraine? Somebody answer that. Somebody answer that and tell me why Kodak Black pretty much had the same charges that Hunter Biden had, and he got way more severe penalties than Hunter Biden did. Just the question I wanted to know. It's rough. His daddy.
His daddy was not the
And then he came out and said he's still one of the smartest men. I bet you he is. Put down the crack pipe too. Hey there, what's going on, Lisa? Well, how you doing out there, LaCasty? Hey, Troy Mitchell, how you doing, Corey? Hey, Miss Penne from Wyoming, how you doing out there? Illinois is up in the house, Miss Nancy Martin. Hey, Sherry, what's up? Marsha, oops, I hit the wrong sign. Don't worry about it, I didn't catch it. I wish she flies her flag and sails away. We still talking about Greta. Didn't she say she owned jets? Didn't she complain about polluting the air? Then why is she on private jets? Why are she on private yachts and everything else? So the ones that are always preaching to us to stop polluting the air. I don't own a jet at all. I don't even own gas products in my house. But if you got a gas stove, kudos for you. I mean that. But why are we getting preached that? And they don't believe in God at all. But why are they having anything to say with us when we ain't the one that's polluting the world? It's actually them. I don't remember owning a private jet or fleet of jets or even a yacht where you have to dismantle bridges, historical bridges, Bezo. All this. We just gonna keep scratching our chest. Hey, Michelle, what's up, Margie? How you doing, Donna? How you doing out there? Hey, Donna Nightingale. Miss Rose, I really don't care, but we finna talk about, listen to this, listen. And this has to do with Hunter Biden today. That's Kodak Black. Let's talk about Kodak. A rapper is mad. Rapper Kodak Black, lawyer, slams the DOJ prison-free plea deal with Hunter Biden over the same federal weapon crimes. Now, Kodak Black, it's neither here nor there. I was about to say something that's a secret in the industry. All right, then. News broke on Tuesday morning that Hunter Biden had agreed to plead guilty to multiple criminal charges, according to CNN. The investigator into Hunter Biden has supposedly lasted for 5 years. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way Christopher Wade and all the rest of these people took anything that Bidens have done. If that was the case, then he would literally be doing a perp walk with all the pay and play schemes that Grassley and Comer and everybody else have uncovered. So, 3-tier prison system. Everybody keeps saying 2. You ain't that important. One more time. There's 3, unless you're an illegal alien. So, here it is. For all the people that I'm going to need for you to wipe the coal out of your eyes. Politicians and rich folks have their own justice system. Illegal ass aliens and invaders have their own justice system. And then broke people of every walk of life, and they don't care if you black, they don't care if you white, they don't care if you Hispanic, if you ain't rich enough, you have your own judicial system. So go ahead and get a public defender. That's what they want you to do anyway. It says that after 5 years of investigating, the Biden DOJ found Hunter Biden guilty of 2 misdemeanors and 1 gun crime. So the kid's off the table. Okay. Of course, this complete bastardization of the United States justice system. The serial criminal is slapped with misdemeanors after we know he was using classified documents leaked to him by his father, Joe Biden, to set up a lucrative deals with foreign officials. That is blatantly known. That's why people say anything to me. Okay, back over here. It says that Hunter will serve a no time in prison for his latest criminal actions. It says the same DOJ sent rapper Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. Lil Wayne ain't never been to prison. What the hell are you talking about? He's plainly stated that himself. That's why he don't fall in line with the rest of them. Oh, okay. Back to what the hell. Lil Wayne and Kodak Black to prison for years on gun charges. Both rappers was granted pardon by President Donald Trump. Oh, that's why Trump did that. He didn't stay in jail long then. It was like a slap on the wrist. But that's why, so that's why Donald Trump actually pardoned, didn't he pardon Kodak Black too? It was Kodak Black and Lil Wayne. I remember it was one of the rappers, and the Democrats was in a hissy fit because President Trump actually pardoned some rappers for their crimes they had committed. Way to go, President Trump. That's all I'm saying. It said Bradford Cohen, a seasoned attorney and representative of renowned rapper, expressed his discontent over the Justice Department decision concerning Hunter Biden. Hunter managed to escape potential imprisonment by pleading guilty to federal tax and firearm charges, a move that Cohen found deeply problematic. How you find it? This is okay. Facetiousness of Lucretia Hughes. How the hell are you surprised after all this time? Why are we pretending to be shocked that these people are going to be allowed to walk and escape no matter what they do and nothing is going to happen? So I don't understand why some of these lawyers and some of these people out there are very disappointed in all of this, because it's like, how you didn't see that? How you didn't see that the very first day, second day, or the first week that Joe Biden was up there, and I told y'all exactly who he had appointed over the Department of Justice and also the FBI. And I'm sitting here like, close your mouth. You're allowing flies to come in. Is it right? No, it's not right. What are we going to do about it? There's nothing we can do. And he will be pardoned. It doesn't matter how many kitty porn is all up in that laptop. It does not matter at this point of how much stuff that we could prove that he was taking ill-gained funds and then giving it to his dad. We know all of this. We know it all. And the more that Grassley and the more that Comer is coming out and digging in there, I'm still trying to figure out how the hell that whole family ain't did a perk walk. I'm wondering what little pea-sized camera was they doing is very explicit stuff on, because Hunter Biden loved himself. We done seen all the stuff. He done pretty much everything. I wonder if there's any more. I don't care. All right, here we go then. Yeah, because they're going to let him walk scotch-free. And there's pretty much nothing at all we can do about it. Hey, Trish, how you doing out there? So, yeah, it's Krisha, just look at the camera, get it out your system. It's a bunch of loo-la-la. It's a bunch of bullshit. Let's just be honest, y'all. It is... I don't know how to. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody's here. CJ, are you actually at our house? If you're at our house, you got to walk to the building. We're in the back. Is that what you want to come? Then come on in. Hey, that Real News. What's going on? Is that Kristen Mayberry Bennett? Kristen, so you left D Live and went to Rumble. All right, then. I just snitched on you. Why y'all so quiet in here? Because they usually don't come on until, or really get into the chat rooms until like the next half hour to the second hour of the show. It's Rumble.
And right now
there you go.
I'm having a problem getting Zoom up.
Oh, you're not been able to get Zoom up?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
See?
There ain't nothing I can do about it. What the hell y'all keep telling me about technical stuff like I got control over? Krisha, we can't find your Facebook. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm shadow banned. It's a bona fide thing called shadow banning. So maybe Zoom is just down right now, Dave. It might not have nothing to do with you. Hey, now, hey, Dean and 410. Oh, Patron D forever. What's going on out there? Hey there, I watched that craziness called a hearing this morning. What is expected from the Trump derangement symposium? Nothing. To take you down, to take me down. As I said it, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it a little bit louder. I think I said it a month ago. The way that this is going and how this is going to play out. Anybody that is refusing to turn their back on Trump, we're going to be public enemy number one. One more time. They don't care if it's 73 million. They don't care about our children. They don't care about your house. They don't care nothing about that. If you support Donald Trump right now, at this time, and he has not lost your support when it comes to the DOJ, the IRS, the FBI, the CIA, and all the alphabet swamps led up behind the alphabet media, and then also Twitter, not Twitter anymore, but maybe, no, not Twitter anymore, Facebook and some of these other social media platforms, they are tagging us. They're going to make sure if you even say anything about Donald J. Trump, you will not be seen nor heard from. It is just the way it's going to be. So I guarantee you, as this is heating up and there's much more stuff they throw out there about Donald J. Trump, anyone, and I don't like fly-by-nights, so anyone that's still supporting Donald J. Trump right now in this time, we will sooner or later be public enemy number one. If they're going after Catholic priests, if they're going after grandmothers and grandfathers, okay? If they're going after fathers, mothers, aunties, and uncles, the ones that show up at school boards and different other activities, then if they're taking down license plates and they're already out there, you're on a list, it's just they're going to turn up the heat. They're going to keep turning up the heat. And just like they're going to keep doing it, we're going to have to push back. So we're going to read when we get back from the break. But something that Joe Biden, I think it was Christy Fowler that sent me this article. And Joe Biden is making fun of Second Amendment supporters or gun owners. I make fun of him all the time. I could care less. I'm going to say this one more time. Until the Supreme Court of the United States strike down the Second Amendment or strike down the Constitution of the United States, I don't care if they want to shout a democracy because we're a constitutional republic. I don't care if they want to attack the Second Amendment. That is why we are one of the biggest standalone armies in the world. So as me and Dave are sitting at a day talking about, strategically, how can we be overtaken? We can't. Why? You got two big ass mountain ranges. You got the flyover country in the middle. We just praying that the Louisianans don't come out the swamp, and we ain't trying to piss Texas off. Now, Texas, y'all get mad about Austin, Houston, Dallas, some of the blue areas. But don't nobody want to piss y'all off. Number one, it's going to take you 18 to 24 hours just to get through the state. And most of these foreigners have no idea the traps and the booby traps. And then I keep telling Dave, if we have millions of people in the woods every year camouflaging themselves to feed their families, do you think that me taking out a ghillie suit for my husband and a pair of binoculars is going to stop his ass? So when red, yellow, black, white, gay, and straight band together, because all we have is Merc, baby, and all we got is one country. That is what they're terrified for. That is the reason why you keep having a race war, and that is what they want to see, because if people truly got together and banded together for the right reasons, they couldn't stop us if they tried. So one more time, if we band together, they couldn't stop us if they even tried. But you know what? We're at the bottom of the hour. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave. Hey, CJ. I'm sorry if I couldn't get you. So the reason why I am with Patriot Mobile, because they believe exactly what I believe in, and that is the Constitution. That is the Second Amendment. That is the freedom of speech. That is God, family, and country. So everything that I believe in, Patriot Mobile believe in it too. And once you go over there and you sign up for Patriot Mobile, the promo code is Lucretia, and you get what, Dave? Free activation.
We are here to defend democracy.
The misinformation poses a threat to our nation's health.
Climate change is an emergency.
Democratic socialism.
Codify women's right to choose.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15.
Welcome back where Dave literally counted that off so fast because I was over here talking to Bobby Griffin. How you doing, Bobby? Welcome back, everybody. Hey, Miss Gloria, how you doing? Please re-elect Trump. They're gonna stop they're not gonna stop until they defeat him. It is what it is. They're not gonna stop. Cause I keep seeing this all over timeline on Twitter, and I'm seeing it on Facebook. I'm seeing it on Rumble, not Rumble, but Orbits, and I'm seeing it on Getter and Truth Social. If it was Trump's son or one of the Trump sons. Oh my God. Wall to wall coverage. Wall to wall. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna vote for Trump. Hey there, what's up, Troy Mitchell? I would take it to the streets just like I did when Governor Cooper. Which one is Cooper? Cooper tried to restrict my movement. Trump 2024. I don't know why grown folks think they don't have a voice of their own and they got to bow down and comply. Who does that? Well, we saw who did that. Okay, we lived through 3 years of yellow belly people that complied. I just don't want to rock the boat. Get your never mind. Apathetic. Hey, Dizzy Lizzie, what's going on out there? I'm here. Mayberry. Who are you? Why is Mayberry still up? Y'all, let me go over here and snitch. Hold up, CJ. Hold up. Let me get on over here to D-Live. Let me snitch on her for a minute. Oh, Krista back over here. All right, then. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back, y'all. I have a friend, is the first time she watched Lucretia in Rumble. Hey, newbie, but Christy don't belong on Rumble. She belong over there on D-Live. And she betrayed in her family. That's her clan over there. That's Christy. She just trying to show you how to do Rumble. Welcome, a new, you Izzy Dizzy, Izzy Lizzy. Is that you? Is that your friend Christy? Okay, tell her, say type. And then get your butt back over there on D-Live for you, they're gonna ban you. See, I'm back. All over that conversation. I found a door, Dave. Can I get in this way? Get the hell and see who's in our yard. You're just gonna let people just walk around like nothing? You'll tell them to come in. Are they here? No. Then what door are they at? At our door? Yeah. Then who door they at? We're waiting on us in Washington at the hotel? They at Harry's. CJ, where you at? Who front door are you at? Just nobody's there, and the cats don't have disposable thumbs, so they can't open it for you. Chuck Bennett didn't teach them that yet. Just one day it will. That is me. I love Christy. I love her too, but she betraying her clan over there. She can't do that. She can't do that. Go to D-Live. I'm just really. They like, look at her. Look, we gonna hold it down on D-Live. They don't want you back. Paul Wall says stay on over there. Paul Wall says stay on Rumble. They'll hold down D-Live. Cursed. What the hell? Skin cancer by myself, documented by my physician. Wait a minute. You have skin cancer. Cured. Oh, you're cured. Carcinoma. Thank God for that, because I'm making sure that I keep an eye on Dave. Trust me, because the dude don't know what sunscreen is any day of his life. Here we go. United States Border Patrol set a record in May. This is for terrorism suspects encountered at the southern border. It says the media largely ignored the crisis at the southern border for political reasons. Simply put, they don't want to make Biden look bad, and they agree with the idea of flooding the country with people who they expect to vote Democrat. But there's another major issue tied to the southern border that is a national security. That is why Lauren actually introduced articles of impeachment today, because it was for the southern border against Joe Biden. America enemies see that the border is open, and some of them are taking advantages of this weakness. How many different countries did they actually say they have found people invading over the southern border from? I think it was like 167 damn nations, countries around the world. And we're talking about from China all the way to Africa. Did they swim here? How they get here? Is there a land bridge we didn't know about? Just, I want to know who is actually shipping them over here. That'd be great. Whatever happened to that boat in the Suez Canal that everybody kept saying, hey, there might be some people. Okay, then we're gonna keep going. The Border Patrol reported encountering 29 terrorism suspects along the southern border in May. That's the ones that they actually know about. Setting a new single month record. That's actually the ones they know about. Even as the government said the overall pace of illegal border crossing has dipped to what? 100,000? Custom and Border Protection, which oversees the Border Patrol, says agents have now nabbed 125 people at the southern border whose names are flagged in the terrorist watch list since the start of the fiscal year in October. That's the ones they know about. That's the ones they know about. Okay? Jesus Christ. How many millions and millions and millions of people have actually invaded the southern border since Joe Biden was crowned? Keep going over here. Even with 4 months to go in the fiscal year, that number still shatters the previous record set under Biden last year when agents encountered 98 of them. 98, that's over. It says nationwide, the CBP reported 273,141 unauthorized illegal aliens entering in May. In May, for 1 month. And you saying that's a dip? Holy. See, Dizzy Lizzie. Reading all this gets me dizzy and Lizzie. I'm just throwing it out there. They know this, and they still don't want to protect the southern border. So if they're trying to say that what Trump paperwork that Trump has is a national security risk, what the hell is that, Dizzy? I'm just asking, okay? Hey there. It also says that which was down by about 2,000. This compared to April, that includes both people who showed up at ports of entry without a visa and illegal aliens caught trying to sneak in between the ports. And what happened to Kamala being the the border czar? Now she's the AI czar. Well, she gonna F that up too. I mean, hey B-Dub, how you doing out there? Good afternoon, everybody. She gonna F that up too. B-Dub, what is Kamala still the border czar? Is she still down there protecting American interests and citizens from foreign invaders? That's a long stretch. Don't even reply to that lie. We all know. No, she's not. She's not at all. Hey there, what's going on? So I'm still thinking, is she still the border czar? And why are so many Border Patrol agents actually giving up and quitting? Have anybody noticed that too? And I'm thinking it had to do when the lamestream media actually tried to show a Border Patrol officer, whipping illegal aliens. They should have did way more than that. You came to our country illegally, broke our laws, and we got to be nice to you. Not only be nice to you, give you free housing, free health, free phones, free food, free everything. And they having a debate about homeless encampments around the blue cities. I'm going to say that one more time. They get the last amount that was freely told of the checks that they get, $7,000 a month. What you get? Hey, on the disability and SSI, what you get? You getting $7,000? You getting that free rent? You getting your free? You getting any of this? Nah, you ain't. But we ain't got money. Remember that we broke. But hey, they want to make sure that they check your bank account. Make sure you don't spend over $600 to make sure that those people are taken care of, fed and housed. Like why? Send their ass back home. Krish, I don't have empathy or sympathy anymore. You can forget. I'm not apathetic to the trials that are happening in America. I'm not apathetic and like, they're not bothering me. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Everything has went up because of this. And using that same lie that they used to do in the 80s and the 90s because, American citizens don't want to work. Shut up. They starting that again. We need these poor illegal aliens because Americans don't want to do the job. Then you get out there and do that job. Wow. Hey, Elena, it's only dipping because it gets a lot hot to cross the desert in Arizona. It is in triple digits now in Yuma and Tulsa. Maybe keep them at home. Am I supposed to? I don't have that in my spirit anymore. I'm more worried and concerned about the citizens of my nation. Okay? I'm more concerned about the citizens of America, the kids of America, the elderly, the veterans. I don't care about no illegal alien. Call me Christian. That's harsh. Call me harsh. Call me finally harsh that I am fed up with the lawlessness. And then let me look at it from a grandmother and mother aspect of it. What the hell is 250,000 kids? Well, Lucretia doesn't bother me. I didn't ask you, but I'm asking in general, since you apathetic for everything, where are 250,000 illegal children that no one could find that the government gave to mules. I'm gonna ask you that. Whistleblower already went in front of Congress to let us know that the federal government has lost. How you lose 250,000 kids? Somebody explain that to me. How 250,000? Okay, then let's put it in perspective for you. Since a whole bunch of people like to go to bread and circuses, okay? Baseball games, football games, soccer game, all that. If a stadium holds maybe 40 to 80,000 people each, maybe, how many stadiums can be filled to the brim with 250,000 children that has went lost and was actually given over to mules? There's videos out there that's undercover out there of these children was like, they want to go home. So what happened to the rest of these children? But most people is not even paying attention to what's happening to our own kids. And if you've been paying attention over there in California, now we read last week where there was some fights at a Pride at thing, and they snatched it down. I think it was middle schoolers. That was in another state, and I think that was up north in the Northwest. But now the news that came out today or over a couple of days, there's been 2 different situations in California and it's not the parents, it's actually the students showing out. I'm gonna say this one more time. The students are tired of being force-fed transism. You can mutilate your body. And now in California, it's the state where they could come and actually take your child if you don't want them to transition. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Hey, Chris Reed, how you doing? It's another notch in Kamala Harris' belt. She sucks at it. Yeah. I mean, that's what Chris Reed said. She does a lot of sucking, but at least we know that. Well, we know that. Hey, Trish, they fly to Mexico and then pay the cartel to about 2 miles from the border wall and walk in. But then you got the president of Mexico talking about they're going to send military to protect these people crossing the border. What the hell do you mean? Okay, Chris Reed said it's a show. That's exactly what it is. I watch nightly and it isn't slowing down. Oh, okay, then they walking. They ain't walking. It's not slowing down. The lies that are being perpetrated in the media ain't nothing but lies. They touch and go. So instead of talking about the southern border, because it's been wide open since January the 21st of 2017. These people have been flooding America and they have been pushed out, especially into the red states. So now what they're saying, these blue city mayors and different politicians in blue cities, they don't want them anymore. There's like, we cannot take them anymore. But if you are a sanctuary city, then you need to take these people because we don't want them out here. I'm throwing that out. Lucretia, that is very harsh. You're supposed to be kind-hearted. I am to Americans. What? The ones I know. I'm kind-hearted to them to make sure that they protect it. Do they know what's going on in the real world? Are they paying attention or are they just apathetic? And then they all of a sudden wake up and panicking. It's like, what are you panicking now for? I didn't know how did this happen. There's been a whole bunch of us for decades been paying attention. Some people on some topics, they've been going down the rabbit hole for 2-3 decades, and they can explain to you more. So it's horrifying when you actually start paying attention, because you would never think that we would be going through this, especially with our own crooked ass politicians, but we are now. And there's nothing else we could do but continue to get out there, talk to people, wake them up, show them what's going on. But when they open their eyes, ow, they be like, I wish I could go back to sleep. And you can't now. You out the matrix. Hey there, Annie Smart. How you doing? An 18-year-old in California is suing doctors in a hospital who cut her breast off when she was 13 years old. Good. Wait a minute. Wait, Annie. What you thinking about, Krisha? Make sure you check that piece of legislation. The legislation that actually, that you could get your sex change done without your parents' permission. You could use their insurance to do it. And if your parents stand up or say anything, the kid can get taken. So is there a provision in there where they can't sue the doctors? just like they tried to do with COVID-19, where they could not sue the medical industry. Read it again and tell us the people and the children that are mutilated. And now they're trying to be whole again. That will never happen. Holy crap. That's never going to happen. They'll never be whole again. Back to what I was saying. Will they be allowed to sue the hospital, sue the doctors for malpractice, malfeasance, and also mutilation? Is that in the law in California? Because if it is in the law of California, y'all just in trouble. But kudos to the young lady that is standing up because she was mutilated at 13. At 13, you mean to tell me these children are? I know, Creation. Dad, we're not trying to take it. Tell another lie. Blame the parents too. Blame the parents too. At 13 years old, she's 18 now. That was 5 years ago. Sue the parents too. 13 when this happened. And they 18 now. Sue the parents too. So I got, yep, Lucretia. Sue the bejeebas out of those parents. That would be great. I'm not gonna cry about it. Maybe you start suing these parents, they're gonna think twice. Why in the hell would you do that? Even at 13, at 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, they have no idea. None. But hey, they can vote too. Or that's what you remember when they was actually asking for kids to vote. I said, okay, y'all sound stupid now. Hey there, Greg Carlisle, how you doing? You saw that? It's terrible. It's beyond terrible. And for a doctor to do it, that's a quack. That's a quack for a doctor. Wait a minute. When did when did doctors and nurses stop being in the care and life-saving business and now they just in the money trap business? Don't answer that. When we first started getting HMO and PPOs, Obamacare actually brought us this, and sooner or later, once you get past a certain age, you're going to outlive your usefulness. There's not going to be any more money in your disability to get surgery anytime soon. Watch, you have used up too many resources. So again, do you have to take the Hippocratic Oath if you're not going to sit there and actually abide by the Hippocratic Oath? Ask that one more time. Because, you know, the Hippocratic Oath, nurse, medical assistant, anybody, there's a Hippocratic Oath that you're supposed to. It's just like the oath of office when you become a politician. Do they still have to take it? Because it's a whole bunch of damn doctors that has literally went against the Hippocratic Oath. I always wanted to know that. That's why they said that if you have on your scrubs or if you drive by an accident and someone peeps you out that you are a doctor or you got that medical training and you don't stop for them, you know, you get you in trouble. Even, especially if somebody knows that you're a doctor and you just happens to ride by and don't jump out to help, you in trouble. Well, it used to be that way. I don't know if it's that way anymore, but it used to be that way. That was something we learned in medical school. So, hey Trish, what's going on? I have no idea. So, but the Hippocratic Oath and people literally doing their jobs ain't doing their jobs no more. I feel bad for people in the medical industry that actually got in the medical industry to save other people and make people healthy, you know, to actually care for people. And there's some really great nurses, it's some really great doctors out there, but then you got the ones that's really in it for a money game. If you're mutilating a child, how does that not go against your core being of who you are as a human being? Especially being in the medical field, where you regardless have to take the basic classes, and then you go to your specialty. But damn, how you not know that a child's brain isn't developed before a certain age? Why would you mutilate them? Why wouldn't you wait until that person's brain, everything in them has developed so they can make rational, straight decisions instead of doing something like this that is irreversible, especially if you're cutting off your ding-a-ling. If you're cutting this off, you having a mastectomy, you having all of this that's taken off, how you rebuild that? How do you even, when you close up your vajayjay and I don't get these people. You hate yourself that much. The one thing that God gave you in his likeness, and you destroyed it that much, ain't no coming back from that. Ain't none coming back for that. And for these people to think that they want to push it on us and we should make that feel normal and happy about it, I just can't do that. The one thing, one temple, one body that you have that's in the image of him, you hate him so much, you willing to take that one thing that you will never bring back, and that's your soul. Okay then. Hey there, what's going on, Melissa? How you doing? That's true. I believe that's what's going on right now. In our hospitals, I saw it when my daddy and my grandmother was in the hospital. But like I said, you got some really great nurses, you got really great doctors, but it's not enough to go around. So that's why we have to probably start just paying attention to ourselves at this point. Hey, Penny, 80 million votes, my ass, 81 million. Remember, he said he got more votes than that black guy. How did that happen? It didn't happen. We just gonna keep, Jean, it did not happen. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? She should sue her parents. That's what I said. I would sue my parents. Because if you got that, you had all that done, they got the money. And if you allowed to let them do that to you, they libtards. So take them down. Take them all down. Crazy shit, take them down. Doctors damn sure don't care anymore. It's just pay us. Very few listen to their patients and try to get to the root of the problem. If it doesn't slap them in the face, they're not going to find it. But they'll poke around until they do. Hey there, Melissa, how you doing? All of the sickos are just going to say they was following orders. Following our orders for who? Satan? Hey, thank you, Greg. He said I was doing. I appreciate the flattery. But hope you stay tuned for the second hour. We do shut off Facebook because we play music. We have a great time the second hour of the show. So I'm praying that Dizzy Lizzie is still over there with Krista Mayberry Bennett, B-Dub them over there on Rumble, or she could go over there and jump in with the other crew over there on D-Live. So y'all can do that too and stay tuned. We can actually play some music. So let's keep going. And I'm tired of refreshing Facebook right about now. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? No one should be mutilating children, period. We are supposed to protect them. I'm a nurse and do not agree with this. Don't say that out loud. If you and all these other nurses and doctors that actually take your oath seriously, you know why you got in the business. You can't say this stuff out loud. Not in the medical field now. You'll get fired. You'll be called to the office and you will be let go. Pink slip. So you really can't even say that out loud anymore. But I feel bad for the great nurses and the great doctors out there with their backs to the wall. They went in there to actually help save lives. And now they're willing to walk away because they don't help save lives anymore. I don't get it. Then, okay. They don't help save lives anymore. They don't have time. What you mean you don't have time? Stop putting so many people on the schedule the same day. You mean you're just going to come in here 10 minutes, talk to me, get up and leave? No blood pressure, no nothing. You know what? Forget about it. You squished my boobs the last time I had a mammogram anyway. Hey there, Lisa, what's going on? Health care is not what it used to be. People need a medical health care. No, they had to close the insane asylum. If that's the case, majority of people in Washington would be in them. You got that, Greg? I got it. I got what I was saying. Yeah, I did. So, and then we're going to be there for 5 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be up there for 4 days. We're leaving in the first day in the morning. So we will be up there in Washington. And I'm just pleading for the coverage of Jesus Christ and traveling graces, traveling mercies as we hit this road, because I don't want to fly. It's unnecessary to fly. It's only an 11-hour trip. And people can't even come to our rallies, and they live in Georgia. Girl, that's a long way. Keep your ass at home then. I take my oath 100. I did too when I was actually in I walked away. I got tired of death. I'm going to say this one more time. I walked away from the medical field when I worked at Northeast Georgia Medical Center, and I stepped on the 4th floor after a patient had recently died on that floor. And the vibes I was picking up, I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. Every time some person died, especially being a phlebotomist at that time, this is what I did first thing in the morning is I got tired of having to poke all these newborns because no one else could get a newborn baby pay me. And then I would have to go and, after someone passed away. And I think that took a toll on me, especially when it's a dark, black, heavy, weightish feeling and being in a hospital and somebody just passed away and just, I got tired of that. And I didn't want to see death anymore. So that's why I left Northeast Georgia Medical Center and I stayed away because you can't go from working at, USP Atlanta, a federal penitentiary for a decade, then go into the private sector and then all of a sudden have that same compassion. I think I got too close to deaf patients and it took a toll on me and my attitude when it came to the hospital and people dying. I just, one thing I did not like, I love blood. I mean, doing blood was fine. Throwing up, spitting, and phlegm. I'm gonna say that one more time. Seeing somebody throw up, that's me, automatically. Seeing somebody with the phlegm and you have to suck it out of there, I couldn't do it. And then also, it was just some things I said, hell no. I gagged. Just, and then you can smell death. That's what I can't stand. And you walk out and you be like, who died? How you know somebody died? How you not know somebody died? Ma'am, how do you know? And they died in that room right down there. How you know that? Number one, I just walked by the room. There was a dark, heavy feeling coming out of that. And I literally got to go into the room next door. That is how I know. And she was like, yeah, 10 minutes before you came on the floor, we actually had the patient die in that room. Yeah, I could feel it. They wasn't a good person either, was he? You could feel that also. All right, then. So, everybody, like I said, we're at the end of the first hour of the show. Greg Carlisle, get over there to www.fallbackusa.com. That sends you straight over there to Rumble. Not Rumble, that D-Live. Then you get to Rumble, the real news with Lucretia Hughes. So, please, everybody, if you want to bless us, help us, donate to us to get us the safe traveling to Washington, D.C., since Dave really haven't been talking or saying anything for the whole damn show, you can save it. What? Check the chats. Oh, you've been in the chat. I can't check the chats. I literally been refreshing my pages the whole entire time. So I don't know if anybody blessed us or not, but if you did, thank you so much. 11-hour drive one way. There's a reason why we supposed to be there. God don't open up doors unless he expecting you to walk straight through them. So my solemn swear and promise to y'all and God Almighty, I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm going to take this opportunity that this door is open and we're going to walk through it. And we're going to come back with some connections, business cards, elevator speeches, everything we got to do to put Fallback Production one step closer to where God have us. So if God made a way for us to be invited there, he's going to make a way for us to get there. 11 hours in the car with Dave Klukin, and I have the auxiliary cord. Yay! So on that note, make sure y'all get over there to fallbackproductionstudios.com. You can tune in there. If you are over there, you can go to Atu Media, God Family Country. I just can't see the chat. You can stay with CTA TV. I just can't see the chat. So, but if you want to get in the chat room, go to Rumble, go to D-Live, and let's have a hootenanny of a time. And Orbits. Orbits is about like Facebook. I got to keep refreshing and keep refreshing. But if not, we will see y'all Monday. If the people that knows how to pray, please keep us in your prayers for traveling safety, traveling grace, traveling mercy, and that we meet the right people that God has us to meet, because we're getting ready to keep on going. So on that note, I'll see everybody in a couple of minutes. Go ahead, Dave. Y'all.
We are here to defend democracy.
Misinformation poses a threat to our nation's health.
Climate change is an emergency.
Democratic socialism.
Codify everyone's right to choose.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15.
My son was shot in the head and killed at a house party with an illegal gun. After he was killed, no one spoke up for weeks, but that's part of the street life. The gun control lobbyist claims their policies will save lives and reduce violence. Well, these policies did not save my son.
A crazed drug addict broke into my home, pinned me down on the bed, punched me in my face repeatedly, and then he strangled me. I knew he was going to kill me, and I wondered what my daughter would see when she came home. Then I realized she would be his next victim, and I started fighting for my life. No, I started fighting for her life. I fought to my gun in the dresser. I pointed it straight at him, and he stopped in his tracks. If storage laws required me to lock my gun up, I never would have been able to get to my firearm in time. My son's death was a result of a criminal with an evil heart, a sickening reality of the street life, and the criminal justice system failing to deal with a convicted felon that pulled the trigger. My story is one of the estimated 2 million lives saved by guns each year. I was, and I always will be, my own first responder, and I will raise my children to be the same for themselves. My name is Mary Forges, and my firearm saved my life. My name is Lucretia Hughes, and I am proud to be a part of the DC Project, where we believe education, not legislation, is how we will save lives. If you survived a tragedy and want to make a difference, share your story with the DC Project.
If you are a survivor of a violent attack and you need a community who supports you and your right to protect yourself, please consider joining or supporting the DC Project, Women for Gun Rights, at dcproject.info.
So the reason why I am with Patriot Mobile, because they believe exactly what I believe in, and that is the Constitution. That is the second